Hey there and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about wall sits. I know this is a goal for a lot of people, but unfortunately when we do this one for a lot of us, we get a lot of knee pain and we want to try to figure out how can we do a wall sit without that. I will let you know, for those of you that don't know, I am 49 years old, I am a mom of 3, and I've had arthritis in my knees since my early 30s. So I do know a thing or two about trying to find ways to avoid joint pain. So I'm going to show you some variations for a wall sit. And I want you to be rest assured that maybe a wall sit is just not for you, and that is perfectly okay. There's a ton of exercises you can do to work the quads. And sometimes we have to say, you know what, that exercise doesn't work, but hopefully I can give you some ideas. I'm going to show you one of the biggest mistakes first. I know my head's probably cut off a little bit here. One of the biggest mistakes that I see is that our feet are too close to the wall. So what happens when you come down, those knees shoot out over, and then all of the pressure is here. See how I can't really lift my toes, but I can lift my heels, right? Because that's everything is here, and that hurts. So what I recommend doing when you start, give this a try, you want to start with your feet way out so that there's wider than a 90-degree angle here. Because what you want when you come down, you want the 90 degrees here, you want the 90 degrees at the hips and the knees. So you need to start off a little bit wider than that, bring them out. I like bringing my feet wide. That's my personal preference. You might find bringing your feet together is actually a better wall sit for you. So play around with the position of your feet, see what feels good. Now, here's the important part, because right now I'm still pushing into my toes because I'm pushing way out. I'm gonna take my effort and I'm gonna push my tailbone into the wall, my shoulder blades into the wall, my head into the wall, and then keeping that pressure going back, then I am going to slide down to hopefully a 90 degrees at my knees, 90 degrees at my hips. Now look, I can lift my toes because the pressure is going into my heels and I am pressing down into my heels. I'm still pressing back into the wall, down into my heels. Now my quads are on fire. They are working really, really hard and I'm not feeling as much pressure in my knees. Again, it's okay. If you're still feeling it there and this is not working for you, it's all right to scratch a wall sit. You don't have to do every single exercise out there, I promise. I'm going to show you one more variation that a lot of people like, hoping my head doesn't get cut off here. Take the ball, put it against the wall when you're standing to where your tailbone would be. Now take that step out. So I'm kind of leaning back into the ball right now. Core is tight. I'm going to press back into the ball and then I'm going to come down and maybe practice a few squats and see how that feels. A lot of people really like this one. They like the movement of the ball. It's not as rigid as the wall and you can try a few this way. I hope this helps. Give them a try. Let me know if anything works for you. And remember, it's okay to say, wall sits aren't for me. It's perfectly okay. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more demonstrations and exercises like this, please subscribe to my channel. It means the world to me. Please go live your healthiest life, live your best life, and I will see you next time.